Hello. Welcome to the Bingo Bash S2 tournament. I don't actually... What's the S2 for? Do we know what that's for? I just read that and I don't know what the S is for. Today, we are in the loser's bracket. I'm reading the title because I don't know what else to do. Oh, season. Interesting. I didn't know this was a TV show. Today is Lockout Tournament. I did not like watching Bingo as much, I thought. And then I started watching Bingo, and I started liking watching Bingo. So here I am. Today is the Horseback Hoodlums against the other team that involves Fluff's name. I can't see it on the thing, so I can't tell you what it is. I should know this. It was right there.
It's Phandy.
Phandy. There we go. There we go. That is the other team name.
Okay, so
Thank you.
the card. I'm gonna try to help Taco while I also get the players through their through their routing time. So the board has been revealed, and we have some interesting goals. That read Robbie's diary is in the center, which has some interesting requirements, and I'm wondering if the players know all of those particular requirements.
I feel like that's something that people don't know the requirements for a lot of the time.
So so yeah, you have to do the camera stuff, and you have to take the picture. And in order to get the cauldron to appear in Akala, or to get Robbie to appear and have his diary there, you actually have to be sure to get the quest from Pura for the, I forget what it's called in English. It's just Robbie's research or something like that. In Japanese,
Something
it's
like
it's
that.
the other researcher in Japanese.
Oh, that would have been a lot. Why did they not just call it that in English?
I don't know. The other thing that catches my attention is Wind Cleaver, because as a casual player, the only way that I'm able to get the Wind Cleaver with any sort of regularity and consistency is to do Lakna Roki, which speedrunner would not do. To clip into the Yiga Hideout, so I'm interested to see
Which
how they do that.
which one is Lockney Roki?
It's the one that you would see when the orb gets stolen and Paya is crying.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that would not be the fastest thing to do.
But compared to clipping in to the Yiga Hideout, which is very difficult for me to do, it seems faster. And of course, defeat Dark Beast Ganon. I don't think any of our players in this game are, well, Fluff might be familiar with any percent, but I don't. I know that Midna and Katie don't run any percent, so I don't know if we'll see that one.
Well, we might have to.
Well, we might have. That's certainly true as well. And we have everyone's favorite Mount 9 creatures. I hate that goal.
That is. I feel like that one's just very hard to keep track of which creatures you've mounted. I feel like
Um,
there's a lot that don't count as well.
Bingo Sync has counters, or at least our Bingo Sync has counters. Hold on a sec.
Oh, there's 9 and 5. I do not like pinwheel balloon Goroks. That's, I guess, all I had to say about that. Um, frog catching. That's just part of fish drama. You don't have to do the whole thing, I think. But I can't remember. Fluff is using essence. I feel like in Lockout, you don't normally use the essence, but I'm not totally sure. I think he wanted stamina.
Yes, so
Sorry.
no, I as a casual player, I typically always get stamina myself, just because more running and climbing and without wind bombs. And I think people who do wind bombs don't like having incomplete wheels of stamina because it makes it more difficult to judge how long they've been in bullet time.
Yeah. It is really weird to have a fifth.
There we go. We got mid-stream back. Excellent. All right. These players are definitely doing more preparation on plateau than some of the others that other do. We have Midna just finishing sleeping in one bed. It'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting, elucidative, to see what sort of the word just escaped me. What sort of routing that they do for these goals that are in similar locations. So activate Hatane Tower definitely lends itself to doing 5 deer in the hunting minigame. But that actually kind of connects a little bit to Robbie's diary because they have to go to Hatano for the camera. Midna's already done 1 bed for sleeping 5 different beds. And it looks like Katie is getting ready for a BLS to somewhere, so we'll see where she'll go. Where she's going to go. The frog catching side quest.
Midna is drowning.
Is drowning, unfortunately. I think she ran out of stamina.
Sorry, you were saying about frog catching.
Well, so the frog catching side quest is blocked behind Ruta, so that's our divine beast for this category, for this board.
Oh.
And okay. Then defeat Dark Beast Ganon is our level 25. Our level 25 goal for this board. Yeah, the frog catching side quest, you have to take care of Ruta so that the kids aren't depressed anymore.
Oh yeah, because then they're happy because everyone wants to make kids happy.
And the reason I bring that up is because there's 4 frogs that are easily caught in Hatano, and then you only need 1 more, which is fairly easy to get on the way through Zora, towards Zora's domain, unless you choose to BLSN. Any enduring meal is actually one that I would expect to go pretty fast because you can get that from Kaya 1. We have 3 Korok goals on this board. which I feel like is more than what we've seen on other ones. And one of them is the dreaded 5 pinwheel balloon Koroks.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes to see pinwheel balloons.
Actually, I don't think people like to see the specific Korok type in general. Like, if it's just 12 Gerudo Koroks, then, well, you know where you have to go. You have to go to Gerudo Highlands and just do any of the ones that you know. But this one, you have to know what kind they are, which even for me, who's doing Hundo, is sometimes hard to remember. Yeah, it's the arrow, right, Shadow? It's the arrow requirement that's most annoying with that kind of Korok goal. All right, we've got a BLS from Fluff. It's passing over
GTA
Riverside.
Panda was getting a spear for some reason. A traveler's spear. Does he need that for something?
I'm not sure what. Oh, 5 chest and shrines.
Oh, okay. I'm going to. Well, I was going to blame my lack of understanding of the goals on me not wearing glasses, but then I put my glasses on and now I can't do that.
Well, I think that this is a rather inefficient method of doing this particular goal, because there are other shrines that have more chests in them. So if you take Kamyatak,
and also the things you get from the chest are actually worth getting.
Yeah. So if you think Kamyatak, for example, you have the Edge of Duality, the Knight's Broadsword, Ancient Core, Silver Rupee, and Diamond are the 5 chests in Kamyatak. And that's one shrine with usable stuff that gets you all 5. So it's kind of inefficient, I think. I said Kamyatak, right? I sometimes will say Kaya 1 when I mean Kamyatak. So if I didn't say Kamyatak, that's what I meant to say.
Kamyatak,
oh, okay, okay. So I sometimes flip those.
They're very interchangeable in our. We use both of them in kind of the same context all the time.
Oh, there's Midna arriving at Kamyatak right now. Let's see if she's going to snipe this goal from GTA Panda. Katie is in Kakariko. Looks like she's climbing up. I didn't see if she talked to Impa, though. But I would think that she probably would have done, because she's going up on this mountain pillar thing here, where I'm sure she's going to BLS to Hateno.
Oh yeah, because there's a stump. I found that out in the last bingo, even though people were doing it for a long time. I just never noticed.
Oh, got the snipe there on Midna, if that's what she was going for. She may just want money, but I don't see any money-related goals, really, on here. Yeah, we have 4 picture memories. 4 picture memories. And
there's also
2 picture memories. That's the only camera stuff that I see. Yeah, sleep in X beds, but it's 5 beds. She's got 1 free already. Yeah, I guess it could be the 5 beds. She only needs 80 rupees for that, though. And also, they have access to DLC. Both the both teams elected yes for DLC preference, so DLC is allowed for this game. Yeah, she didn't get the diamond, Bagris. I think maybe she saw that she got sniped on it and then just abandoned it. And ADN has joined.
Alright, fill me in. This looks like a really fun board.
Well, Sean picked the board, so it would have to be fun.
It's got one of my favorite goals. 5 bets.
What? 5 bets? Well, Midna has already started. She's got one. She got one at the old man's house. And... oh, looks like... wait.
It is interesting, though. We have both a double on picture memories and a double on mounting creatures.
Yes. That is correct. So those are what we call snipeable goals.
Oh, absolutely.
In this case. And spoiler alert, we'll be seeing more of those as we go further into the tournament, based on the seeds that Sean has picked for us.
Well, and the moment one, that's a goal that you wouldn't stagger, and so the moment someone claims it, the other person knows how far they are, but the one who claimed it has no idea of the person behind them. So it becomes kind of interesting in that
exactly.
way.
And we did see in a recent a bingo where one team was able to get X number of tower goals, and then the other team was able to come back and claim the larger number of tower goals.
Oh,
so
yes.
it was Tapir and
yes, and Apple.
Apple, and I can't remember who they were. Glotties. They're playing the Glotties, I think.
Yeah,
the other
Futurelander and Stompy.
All right, looks like Horseback. Oh, there we go. Activate Hatano Tower. So let's see where Katie goes from here. Elucidative believes that she will go to 5 deer in the mini hunting game next.
That's a good strat.
GTA Panda is at the grocery store right now next to Kaiwan, and he passed by an Endurance room. Let's hope he picked one up to cook for the oh, and an Endurance mill. It was already claimed.
Yeah, it's been claimed, I think.
I'm trying to... when did that happen? Oh, I see. Fluff did it a little bit ago.
Yeah, it was... I believe it was before I got here.
Yeah, so the colloquial name for the forest next to Kaiwan is the grocery store, and we call Kamyatak the convenience store. Alright, looks like Fluff has now obtained a Lizzle weapon, bow, and shield. As well as a skipping stream that's dropping frames.
Okay. Panda's going through the beds pretty quickly.
Panda is going through the beds. I don't think
uncontested, really.
I don't. Yeah, well, Midna did one, but she hasn't worked on it again since.
Well, I've already seen Panda do 2, and that doesn't even count the plateau bed, which I assume Panda has done already.
He might have done, but I didn't see it. All right, Katie looks like is going to be camera person on their team.
You only really need 1, because it's just 2 goals for the camera. None of the quests require the camera. So it wouldn't make sense for anyone else to go for it. Or like for 2 people on a team too.
Aha. Hello, ADM. Sorry, my computer died.
Nice, welcome in, Taco. Who ended up claiming Zora's equipment item? Oh wait, you can get one close to Plat, so no one's actually gone over there.
Yeah, it's on the bridge.
Yeah, I just remember I like getting that spear. But I was thinking about the frog catching side quest, which would be in that direction, and it's not that bad of a quest to get.
I mean, it only requires a divine beast, but yeah,
It does? Let's
yes.
just get 5 frogs.
Well, yes, it is get 5 frogs, but the quest does not become available until
Oh
the main
man,
quest. Yeah, that's our
that's a
that's our
horror quest.
that's our divine beast goal for the board.
Oh man. Well, Unobo is basically a divine beast. It might
Well,
as well
That's
be.
true.
it's just the first step of the drama of Rudania.
It's just the long part.
Yeah, it's the worst part. Unobo and then Dark Beast Ganon are
No,
all in that tier of they're not
rescue
gonna do it
rescue
for a
Yunobo.
while.
Rescue Yunobo is just the first part where you go out to the closet. I don't know what it's called in English. In Japanese, it's just called a storage closet, and you rescue him from the storage closet. That's all you have to do for Rescue Yunobo. Now-
If I don't know if any of these runners know the clip, because if you can do that, it's somewhat quick. But if you got to do it the normal way, it's
I
not
just
quick.
want to direct your attention to Fluff's stream, where he almost makes a point of every single bingo game to do this particular BTB.
Oh, these are so hard. Because E2W loves these. They are very precise.
Yeah, Sinister. I don't know what it's called in English. In Japanese, it's called soko, which is just a storage closet place thing. We're gonna have we got 4 BLSs at the same time, folks.
Nice.
The run this game has been
yeah.
blessed.
I hate VLSs. But it's really
Same.
nice.
Same. That is kind of the feeling that I have had since the beginning.
I don't like it at all. I like looking at it. I like watching it, but I hate performing it. Alright, should be a quick Robbie's diary, I think.
Well, for Robbie's
Is that
diary, you
in
have to get through the camera drama first.
Porch. I'm pretty sure that Katie can do the smuggling thing as well.
There we have 5 different beds from Panda.
Nice.
Dueling Peaks was his last one. Where he's going to go from now, I wonder.
Running around and deciding where to go. Back
So
to
I'm
flat.
guessing Fluff is going for the Wind Cleaver right now with this BTB in the Wasteland. Yeah.
Oh, it's a rough one. I mean, they got the lead to go for it.
In other previous games, he hasn't struggled with it this much. Katie, so when you do
Wind
this
bomb.
particular wind bomb with the blue flame smuggled, apparently you have to delay slightly, because if you immediately pull out the bomb, then the blue flame sets
It'll
it off.
ignite it, yeah.
Yeah.
Elucidative, I think you're
Heading-
playing some deep game there.
Panda's going for Guardian Stalker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Midna's going to
casual
Guardian Stalker.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why Panda's going into Castle. Because Minna's gonna get it first.
Panda's not going to do Dark Beast, is he?
Oh no.
That
There are
was
so
fun.
many faster. Go to Eldon. Get the Flamebreaker armor. Why hasn't anyone done 5 Pinwheel Balloon Koroks? There are actually a lot of Pinwheel Balloon Koroks in Hyrule Castle.
Vlad, I think
think
you're
he was
probably
just
the
going
only
for
one
that.
who's happy about that.
There are so many faster goals. The deer hunting minigame is faster. Mount 5 different creatures is faster.
Pretty much everything is faster, I think. Except,
Actually,
well,
doing
the
Dark
things that
Beast
aren't.
Ganon gives you 1 free mount.
One.
Yeah, Bogris,
You get the horse.
I was fairly impressed that Midna decided to fight it rather than just arrow it. It's always good to see.
It's more fun. You just take out their legs.
Yeah. And then you can just do whatever you want, and it's fun. Man,
Katie
Is
might
there a-
lock down the picture memories.
Is there a tower goal that I didn't see?
No tower goal.
Oh,
I don't know what
maybe
Hebrew. I don't know what the Trial of the Cliff Shrine quest entails. But other than that, no.
Trial of the Cliff is the one that is on the side, the north-facing side of Gerudo Highlands that you can see from Tabantha Bridge Stable, and you
Oh.
have to shoot the platform with the shock arrow, and
Oh,
then
yes,
report
yes,
to the
yes.
guy. I guess Fluff is going. Well,
That's also faster than Dark Beast.
I hope Fluff is not confused about what is a Gerudo Korak.
oh, that would be unfortunate.
Well,
They're going for
yeah,
mounts?
he just activated Wasteland Tower.
To try and find Koroks,
Oh.
probably.
Well, the problem is that those are
Is
Gerudo
that's not,
Koraks,
yeah,
which
that's
is
not, that's not, that's not Gerudo Koroks. Dude, this is why the Lepalog map is supreme.
I had to
Wait.
tell Lit to unmark a goal the other day, and I hated that feeling. I just hope I don't have to do it.
Again.
Oh, maybe he just wanted the very high tower for the BLS position.
Yeah. The towers really help with that.
Bogris and I thinking the same thing.
Alright, Pinwheel Balloon Korok, let's go. You can bullet time
Oh,
this.
I'm sorry. I misread that. Yes, thank you, Cacti. This is the Heber Labyrinth. I got confused. I must read the goals. The
I
Heber
did wonder why it said labyrinth.
The Heber Labyrinth. So this is the North Lome Labyrinth up in Hebra.
Panda just gave up on that Korok. But no Pinwheel
It looks
Koroks,
like
I
it.
guess. Alright, so that's Katie's first memory. And Katie's probably going to rush the memories, assuming that she's being raced for them. I have no idea what anyone else is going for.
It's so hard to pay attention to.
Well, I'm paying attention, but so we have Panda that, okay, that's second mount for Panda. Panda's just been like jumping between mounting stuff and trying to do pinwheel Koroks, but then one of the pinwheel Koroks was given up on, so it just really didn't happen.
Fluff is going for Robbie's diary right now. But I don't remember him getting camera.
I don't either. I'm pretty sure Katie is the only one with the camera. So Fluff might not know that you can't read the diary. The camera.
It looks like it.
Yes, that's what's going on. Oh. Where is Panda headed? Coliseum. Stalhorse, most likely. Oh, Lionel mount.
Oh, he's trying to... Right, yeah.
That'll be the third mount. And this is Katie's second memory.
No,
I
her
think
second
that's
one.
first.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the first one.
No, it's the second one.
No, because
No,
the one that you said was the first one was just her talking to Impa.
No, she got the fountain one.
No, that was just her showing her camera to Impa.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, you might be right.
Yeah, BB, the labyrinth, the Trial on the Cliff is the labyrinth one. Cliffside etchings was the one I gotten confused with because I didn't read the goal.
Alright, I guess that is the first one. Panda currently has Doe, Horse, and Lionel. So that's 3, as far as I have seen. So 2 to go to get 5. Easy ones, probably a buck or a bear. There's one of the brown bears next to Kiowan, and a couple of bucks are pretty close to plateau. I did not see Panda ride a buck. Though I don't know if Panda knows that a buck would be different from a doe for the sake of mounts. Looks like Panda is heading towards that Kiowan grizzly bear I was talking about.
Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll ride Sidon as one of the mounts.
Oh, I don't know if we're ever gonna get that one. Maybe if we get a good board with like a lot of synergy with that, that would be very cool to see.
Because you have to do Ruta for frog catching.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't hate that route. but mashers.
Yeah, if I were playing casually,
Midna
that's definitely
is-
something I would do.
Yeah,
Midna
Panda is
finding-
definitely going for the bear. This bear here is like behind a cliff. It's in a very odd location, actually.
Oh, that one up there, yeah, with the Korok, the rock Korok, rock circle Korok.
Yeah. You don't need any more beds, Panda.
That's Katie's second memory.
Nice. And Katie is essentially uncontested on it, and no one is going to be able to contest it at this point. So 4 is free for Katie. It's just gonna take Katie's time. "11 side quests is such a rough goal. Like, you can get 4 somewhat quick ones. The towers are definitely very popular for BLSS locations.
Yeah.
I believe there is a buck around Kiowan as well. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's an RNG spawn for 1
Yeah, I
or
hate
2
those
up
bucks.
there.
There's like 4 or 5 doe around like 1 or 2 bucks. And so it's way easier to get the bucks or the does than it is to get the bucks over here.
Oh, this is kind of sad. I think Midna is on her way to the labyrinth and is going to be sniped here.
Nice, yeah. Where the pants?
Well, yeah, she was already sniped. It's already marked, yeah.
Yeah, the pants. Let's go.
If you're going to wear pants, those are some nice ones to wear.
Those are some of the best pants.
They're not very effective at being pants, but
That's the best part.
they're good for life.
And it's just a bomb arrow. The Stalfos. Stalfos?
I was really confused about that the other day.
Sometimes the best kind of kill is overkill.
Katie is getting memory number 3, and there's a friend close by who also wanted to participate in getting the memory, but we'll see them when the cutscene ends.
Okay, I think that bear... Wait, no, is Panda going for the buck? The bear is in the other direction. The bear, the buck, or the stall horse are all good options. The stall horse has a really consistent spawn. Oh, is that our guardian?
Yeah, you gotta love the warp away with the guardian laser on you.
That is our guardian.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Panda
I
being
don't know
blocked.
if that counts!
That is not a good
It does
situation.
not count. Totally blocked by that stupid keys.
These are the worst enemy in the game. Oh, and it scared the other buck away too. I would just look for an autosave at this point.
And it doesn't even get the fairy.
That's why I would look for an autosave. But that works too. There's only one buck here. Nice. Okay, that is number 4. Jason, do you have to actually soothe the mount for it to count as a mount?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I was having to check that the other day in a match, making sure they actually did fully do. I mean, you can't do it for a Lionel, of course, because nothing will soothe them.
Yeah,
But
but
yes.
that means if you go for the Royal or the Ganon horse, you have to soothe them.
All the way, yes. That's the
I
requirement.
feel like that's so rough. I feel like as long as you click on the soothe button a couple times, you're like essentially mounted.
Katie has her 4th memory?
I wonder what Katie will go for next.
Timing for the memories is when Link opens his eyes after the cutscene.
Yeah. Well, we gotta wait. It's 2 free goals though, essentially. Very uncontested.
That's one of my favorite memories too. I wish you would have watched it.
We don't have time for that. I wonder if Panda knows that there is a bear here.
I think Fluff is pointed in the direction of Eldon, so maybe
Going
Flamebreaker
for
armor is
Flamebreaker?
coming.
Yeah. Did Fluff go for the fireproof potion elixir?
He hasn't gotten to. He hasn't gotten there yet.
You might just try and
Go for the. I would go for that tower. Yeah.
Yeah, my strat would be go to the tower, activate the tower, glide down to the stable, get the elixir from the woman, warp back, and then fly over.
Yeah, and the tower is it's a good BLSS spot. It's a good warp.
Oh, this makes me nervous. He's equipped his Lizzle weapon. I just hope he doesn't use it.
Oh,
oh yeah.
all it takes is throwing it.
Yes, and
it's literally one button to throw it. Fluff keeps pressing the button. Stop pressing the button. You know, it would be smart for when that goal is claimed for another team to just have the items in case they get lost. Because in the moment the other team loses one of their weapons, you can just claim that.
that's certainly true. Welcome in, Sean. Thank you for the good luck. Is he actually using his Lizzle bow?
No, arrows. And jumping off a bullet time. The Lizzle bow is still there. You can see it on the back. So we're okay. All right. Once this royal horse is
There it
tamed,
is. 5.
there we go. Keep the horse. Yeah. 9 is not far way away. I would go for Cannon Horse at this point. Panda has all the stamina food. Panda still hasn't gotten the bear, which is right by Kaiwan.
Fluff is on fire.
I don't like the sound Link makes when he's on fire.
I don't either.
I didn't even know he made a sound.
Deer hunting minigame. Let's go. You only have to get 5. That's not even bad.
Link.
Oh, everyone, stand by for Zelda's TED Talk.
Was taken over by Ganon 100 years
Oh, yeah.
ago.
There we go.
One more deer. 30
You
seconds.
must find a way inside in order to free
There-
it from
wait.
Ganon's malice.
There it is. Does the game have to end? Okay, Katie already claimed it. Not even shooting any more deer. Just collecting food at this point.
Oh, he went all the way. He went all the way to Goron City to buy it rather than getting it from that side quest.
That's the
I
faster
thought
way.
you get the armor.
And
Yeah,
they're
the
all using
armor from the
DLC,
side
so they
quest.
have the ruby.
Oh, it is the armor. I thought it was the leggings for some reason.
Nope.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Did
Is
Fluff
he
not
going?
pick up a free rupee?
He needs 100 more rupees to get there, or now 70.
Oh, don't sell the stamina food. You need that for mounts. Just sell the monster parts.
It's Panda that's doing the mounts, though.
Oh, yes, yes. Good point, good point. I guess it doesn't matter then. Fluff does not need stamina food.
Does Fluff not have enough, or did he? He doesn't have enough money, I guess.
Just pick up some of the weapons. Wait, you can't sell your...
Yeah,
Oh.
can't sell the weapons.
I don't know what else you can pick up around here to sell. Wait, the pants!
Yes, technically he could sell that because it's not a goal, so he could sell his pants.
That's a...
Yeah, just sell the
I probably
pants!
would not have thought of that, but that's really smart.
Whoa. Oh, they're gonna cook to get food that will be worth more to sell.
No.
Oh, okay, never
it's gonna
mind.
be-
Are they gonna do the quest? To get the flame breaker? You're looking at the pants right now.
He might...
He's probably looking up rupees or like items to get grabbed.
Panda's doing pinwheel balloon Koroks, that is.
Meanwhile, what are Midna and Katie up to?
Oh, I think that we were totally wrong about the armor in a way. He's going to do rescue Yunobo, which is a problem because you need level 2 flame protection to get out there.
Just
Unless you just want to tank the damage.
I'm pretty sure. How much do the barbarian leg sell for?
I've never sold those before, so I couldn't tell you.
You could just make an elixir, though.
Sean, thank you very much for the
600
gift sub
rupees.
to Elucidative.
You can sell it for 600.
That would be equivalent exchange.
And that's enough to get the helmet.
No, the armor.
Well, yeah, but you need the level 2 for Yunovo. So you can get 2
yeah.
pieces of armor.
Well, he's got a level 1 elixir on right now,
And then with the armor, that will cover it. But there's only a 12-minute timer on the elixir, so I guess that's long enough to rescue Yunovo. Maybe.
Yeah, that should be long enough. Even a filthy casual like me could get out there, fire the cannon, and get back in 12 minutes.
Okay, rupees from the ores. I
Nice,
guess that's
got
the
a
way to
diamond
go. Oh,
there.
there's a diamond. There we go.
Midna's arrived at Rito's stable, but I'm not quite sure why.
Side quests? Bird in the mountains.
Oh, Bird in the Mountains. I'm sorry, I missed that
maybe.
one on the board. Yeah, Bird in the Mountains.
Why are you getting the pot, Korok? There's no need.
That's a Ridgeland Korok.
Yeah.
Is that a pinwheel balloon one?
No, but it's in Ridgeland. 9
Oh,
Ridgeland
yes,
Koroks
yes.
is on the board.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where the armor?
Satori happens to be in the Ridgeland area.
And no one's really going for the Gerudo Koroks. For good reason. There's no other goals around there.
I think there are 9 Gerudo Koroks that are outside the cold region, if my memory is correct. So they wouldn't have to go
Fluff
into the
has
cold
not
part.
put his armor on. Okay, no, I didn't. Sorry.
I fully agree with you, Sean.
Yes, I also agree. Wait, when do you mark that task?
Okay, because he's been dropping a lot of frames, his
Yeah,
stream may be delayed.
It's probably delayed.
We decided that the timing for that, you mark it when you regain control
Yeah.
of Link after the cutscene where he rolls away.
So, assuming there's probably like a 20 to 30 second delay there.
I guess. Apparently Midna got the shrine earlier, and I just did not see that.
I guess that works. I think it's very smart for Panda to go for Koroks because Mount is like free, but Panda doesn't know that.
I would be more concerned about the goal timing if it were being contested, like a near snipe or something like that.
Yeah, so we don't really have to worry about it. There aren't really any snipes in progress. Unless Horseback Hoodlum starts going for mounts.
Yeah, double tap on the bomb drop. It didn't take her long to get back, so she apparently had a good autosave.
What is Katie going?
Elucidative, I don't recall them getting any Koroks. Well, no. Maybe one of them was doing pinwheel earlier, but I can't remember.
I believe they tried to attempt pinwheel and then didn't keep going for it. I don't really know what Katie is doing.
Katie is getting honey for cocoa.
Cookie side quest, and then just some extra stuff. But there's a lot of easy places to get honey, though.
Midna is now doing Koroks in the Ridgeland region.
That's not good.
Yeah.
There are a lot of easier honeys.
Out of context, that statement could be misunderstood.
There are a lot of easier coarser bee honeys. Is that better?
How would... Because honey... How can you even have a plural of honey?
Pot of honey. Multiple pots of honey.
Right, but then the pots are plural, not the honey itself.
Yeah, but there's honey in the pots.
Yeah, but the honey can't be plural.
I don't know what the plural of
how would you
honey is. Honeycombs. That's a good way to do it.
Oh, that is actually.
GG, Sinister.
Oh, it is honeys.
I'm kind of sad that no one's going for Wind Cleaver, though. Wind Cleaver is a pretty fun one. I don't remember how long it took Sean and the timings. I think like 3 minutes? Looks like 9 Richland Koroks? I think that's right.
I wonder if Fluff is actually... Oh. Fluff is trying to enter Gerudo Town without the clothes.
Yeah, now Midna's going for something else. Also, at this point, maybe Balloon Koroks, but you'd feel like that's an easy snipe. But no one has been going for Balloon Koroks, so it's not really, like, it's actually an easy snipe.
So is Fluff here, is he starting the Nabori's main quest just so he can get access to the Yiga Hideout? Does he not do the clip into the back, I wonder?
Probably. Okay, so that is going for Wind Cleaver.
Can you get the Wind Cleaver that way?
You can.
It's very annoying to do, and for people who run Weapon Connoisseur, it can be very, very annoying and kill your run if you don't do it properly.
I just thought they wouldn't drop it.
I
So
think you have to shock them or something.
So they do drop it, but they take it with them when they go. So there's a very short window that if it doesn't clip into the wall, that you can grab it before they disappear.
That's really weird.
Yeah, so it looks like Katie's going for side quest, as we thought. Well, what is Midna going for? Why is no one doing pinwheel?
Shadow, it's this set a fire, look at the sky, and then go in.
Ah, with the hit that exceeds the damage required to kill them, which is rough.
So the tactic is to freeze them and then hit them with a weapon, and that by doing that it doubles the amount of damage, and then you exceed how much is left on their hit points.
Yeah, and so you'd actually want to you freeze them and then you throw a weapon at them that's about to break.
But if I remember correctly, and Sean can correct me if I'm wrong, when you freeze them, that can't be the hit that kills them.
Well, yeah, because it has to be over damage.
Oh, it can be?
Ah. Is Midna going for pinwheel balloon Koroks?
It looks that way.
Yes.
That would be a very interesting snipe if she got that one from Panda.
Oh yeah, because Panda... Wait, did Panda even get... I think Panda only attempted one and then gave up on it.
I think he got one somewhere, but I don't
think that was just a random Korok. I'm pretty sure that first Korok didn't... was pointless. I don't even know why.
Sunshine
Panda
Community. Sunshine Community, thank you for returning the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We are having a little cheeky game here of Breath of the Wild Bingo. It's a 2v2 lockout. This is the loser's bracket round 1 match between Horseback Hoodlums, which is Katie Shesko and Midna, versus Phandy, who is Fluff and GTA Panda. We're pretty far into it, but we still have a few goals here, and yeah, it's still a bit. They have some longer goals now to finish off.
Almost everything left is kind of long.
Katie right now in the lower left-hand corner is working on 11 side quests. She just got to Kakariko and is starting on those easier side quests. But there's 11 of them, so she's going to have to do quite a few. There's 8 or so in Kakariko itself. Panda is working on... was working on Koroks, but finished. Not sure where they're going next. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting to see what they're going to work on next. two goals that we are most likely not going to see as fraud catching side quest because that's locked behind a divine beast, and defeat Dark Beast Ganon, which is in level. I don't.
Horseback they just gotta really claim it. All right, so if Horseback gets 5 Pinwheel Balloon Koroks and side quests and mount, I think that'd be enough to force it.
And I think the only person who comes close to running any percent is Fluff.
And no one is doing Dark Beast Ganon unless they're forced to. At least in this matchup.
Oh, does GTA? Okay, I wasn't sure what they ran.
Oh, is GTA going for mashers?
Oh, is it going? Oh. Yeah, Panda's in Zora's domain.
Why would you do frogs when 5 Pinwheel Balloon Koroks is still on the board?
Well, the way Midna's going, it's not going to be there for much longer.
It is safer, I suppose.
I feel like Midna is playing without motion control.
It looks like that.
No gyro gang.
I can't do it without the motion controls. I just can't.
No gyro gang. My hands are too shaky for that. It just ruins all my shots.
Katie is collecting cuckoos for what's his name, the chicken guy.
The chicken guy.
It would make sense. People want to know how to get all the Koroks. The Pinwheel Balloon Koroks are kind of spaced out. There's only a couple places where they're like there's like 2 right next to each other. But they're pretty spread around the map. Even so, the fact that we've gone like an hour and no one's gotten 5 Pinwheel Balloon Koroks, kind of rough.
Okay, I want to know what this quest is called in English. Oh, flown the coop. I should have known that.
Yeah.
All right, we have Wind Cleaver incoming from Phandy, it looks like. Oh, made him mad.
Oh, nope.
Uh-oh. He's just outside.
So one of the strats to doing this particular goal is to lure the guy into the back room, which sounds sort of devious, but you lure him down the hallway.
Oh no.
Oh, Sag.
That's a rough one, but that's all the food though. And the autosave.
I wonder where his autosave. Oh gosh, it's really not good.
Yeah, the autosave was not good. Fluff had looked at the autosave when first got spotted, and it was not good. I like that goal a lot. I don't know about all clansmen, but maybe like just a number of them. Like 3.
GG to Midna for collating a 5 balloon Balloon
Yeah, that was-
Korok
that was
with
a really
one
good
bomb
shot.
arrow.
Let's go.
Talk about being efficient.
It's gotta be all of them.
Oh Lord, it's okay. Panda's back onto pinwheel balloon Koroks.
But Panda only has... I don't think Panda has any. I know Panda
think
has
he
10
has one.
Koroks.
He
And
might not. But
the one... That is... One of those is not Ridgeland, but I don't remember if that one was the Pinwheel Korok. I guess we will find out in 4 Koroks. That's also a good goal.
But that's a pretty easy goal to accomplish. It just
Yeah, it's
requires an ancient
actually
arrow.
not bad. Oh. Okay, then just put no ancient arrow.
Well, we already do have we do already have Lionel, kill a Lionel with no ancient arrows.
Yeah, but and you can't take damage.
Sean, thank you again for the gift sub to BB Gun 7. I hope you enjoy your stay and your emotes.
They're good emotes.
I particularly like the coffee cup one. So just as a quick reminder, since Sean has been giving out gift subs, that Bingothon is a charitable organization. We run 2 marathons. I say we, it's Floha and Pika who do it, but we run 2 charity marathons a year in the summer and in the winter. And the next one is coming up on June 17th through the 20th. And we will be supporting Doctors Without Borders. So all the proceeds raised from gift subs, or from subs and from bits, goes to help us put on that marathon, which I have learned actually the back end stuff requires quite a bit of money for servers and stuff. So you're helping out a good organization with your subs and your bits. Thank you.
This is a hard Pinwheel Balloon Korok. This is a really hard Pinwheel Balloon Korok.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one that Midna took care of.
yeah,
with
this
the,
is
with
the one
the
that
one
she got in.
With one bomb arrow shot? Nice.
Yep. When they get
But
close enough
Panda
together.
does not
right there.
have any bomb arrows.
He used them all to kill Style enemies.
Hey, you know what? In my hundo practice the other day, I accidentally killed a choo-choo with an ancient arrow, and I felt terrible.
No. Choo never thought was coming. No chew jelly for you.
And it's bad because it was during rupee printing when I needed the ancient arrow for later.
Alright, Katie... What is Katie going for? Money?
Misko's
Oh, Misko's Bandit
yes.
quest, yes. You don't... Okay, I guess... You don't need all these.
No, I think she just wants the money.
It'll probably
Now,
help with
this-
other side quests.
This thing that Fluff is doing, you have to give him credit for it. It is hard to do.
Yes.
And this is why, as a casual player,
No,
I
no,
don't
it's-
do it this way.
They see you fast.
Yeah, I think the better thing to do is freeze, go into bullet time, and then fire a few arrows.
Oh, he did make a hard save.
Smart. But also rip bingo file.
Yeah.
This is why I have 2 bingo files.
This is a time when I really hate the stall enemies. Just let me do the Korok, please. Just let me do it. Leave me alone.
And the style enemies are a staple. You know, they're from the Ocarina of Time days. As soon as it hit nighttime, you know you're gonna have a rough time.
And those were the most annoying things.
Yeah, but I think nothing beats the keys.
A little bit of a spoiler because the stream delay, but GG to Fluff on getting his win cleaver.
That was a good way to do it. Just knock him back there.
Now, for you bingo players out there who are concerned about goal marking, whenever you go do this goal, please make sure that you have an open inventory slot for a weapon, because if you pick it up and mark it, but then you don't have space for it and it gets dropped, you have to unmark it. You have to have it in your inventory. So just make sure that you're going in with an open inventory slot.
If Panda goes for mounts, it's GG. Because that really can't be contested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be difficult to do right now.
It would be very hard to catch up to 5 mounts in the time it takes Panda to get 4 more.
Well, the thing is Panda wouldn't know if they started to do the mounting.
Yeah, oh, and if someone else is close enough. What would be the smart play? Gerudo Koroks? No. Fuck.
Dark Beast Cannon?
Dark Beast Ganon would actually be the smart play here, because if you know your opponents, you would know that Horseback Hoodlums is very highly unlikely to go for that goal.
That's true. That's true.
And they only need 1 goal to win, but it is kind of a long goal.
No, I think we're kind of getting backed into a corner here. Katie is going to have 11 side quests soon.
I'm telling you, I told you it was gonna happen.
Midna's doing Gerudo Koroks right now.
Someone's going to have to go do frog catching.
Okay, so she did the 1, now she's warping away.
Well, 11 to go? GTA is probably looking something up. If someone is doing nothing, they're definitely looking up what to do.
Or contemplating their life choices that led to them playing bingo.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, it looks like mounts. We're going back to Kiowan. A war point that was not got.
So, you're finally...
Usual Bucket, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It is not something that you can look up, which it just requires a lot of looking inside yourself and figuring out where things went wrong.
Oh!
I mean, you're playing bingo. Clearly nothing went wrong.
This is terrible. This is not the easy style horse.
No, it's not. And I saw that coming.
Yeah. Also, Fluff is talking to Impa. What are you talking to Impa for? Is that side quests?
Now is not a good time to start side quests. But I guess they wouldn't know that.
That is true. If they did, that would probably not be a good thing.
Yeah, there would be reason for them to know that someone is going for it.
There's no reason that he should talk to Impa at this point. Even for side quests, there's 11 side quests that you can do that don't require talking to Impa.
Oh, I know. In my casual, I didn't talk to Impa until after 100 tries. There's tons you could do out there. Talking to Impa is lame.
That is true.
Yeah, there's 2 side quests at least from camera, but they're not fast.
Yeah, there's a lot of other side quests you can do. Especially because Fluff is in Kakariko. There's like 4 easy ones.
Oh.
Yeah, that is what Fluff is going for. It is not the play. But Fluff does not know that's not the play. Will we beat our 3-hour record?
Hey. Oh. Ma.
Is Katie doing the maracas? Yes. That's a good fast quest.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah.
I would count that as one of the 6 fast quests from Kek. It's right next to Kek.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so that is mount number 6 for Panda. There's still 2 bears remaining. The Gerudo horse, or the Ganon horse, which should be the next one, I would think. Lord of the Mountain, if you can get lucky.
Sidon.
Sidon, which actually is not a bad play for mount number 9. Because then you would also be going for frog catching at the same time.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I wouldn't do it for the next mount, but if it's the 9th mount, yeah, that's not a bad play at all. Especially because it's not being contested. And they would have good reason to assume that it's not being contested.
Since they already did 5, yeah.
Since they already did 5, and... well, I don't know, because if you do 5 and the other team has 4, they're going to keep going. I would keep going if I had 4 and someone else claimed 5. Because you never know if, like, you know, it just goes bad. Sand seals should count. Yeah, they should count, but I don't think they count because you don't actually mount them. You just tie a rope to them, and then they pull you around.
Yeah.
Does riding a sand seal cancel, or being pulled by a sand seal cancel moon jump?
I don't think so. So.
Because I thought
that was how we
was
created mount percent. Yes.
Yeah, mount percent. That's how. Yeah.
I was there.
And I don't remember sand seal being in mount percent.
You can all thank me for making Lord of the Mountain added to mount percent. Polls were not rigged. These rules don't say anything about mounts.
Yeah, and I was looking in the rules in case it did.
Probably should specify mountable creatures. Okay, so Panda's going for Ganon horse.
I thought the logical way to go about it was if it provides you with a mount prompt.
Yeah, mount prompt and compendium entry.
Yeah, see, Teba and Sidon do not give you a mount prompt.
Say get on.
Yeah. Or ride.
Yeah, so ride. In Japanese, it's ride.
Is the word for mount different in the Japanese version?
I was just trying to remember.
I hope Panda has enough. Okay, yeah. That should be enough.
There's so many things that I don't pay attention to now when I play. Because it's just muscle memory at this point.
Okay, so that's 7? 7, yes. Bear. Bear is the play. The bear. It's I kinda won. It's just chilling next to the cliff.
I don't think that we're going to see an 8x run inside of a bingo.
We're not going to do an 8x run inside of bingo, but Master Cycle bingo is definitely a thing that is being developed. LP and I came up with it while we were doing one of our matches. Basically, the theory was, how do we make it to where we can have horses, but the horses not be annoying? And then we play bingo.
How dare you call Epona annoying?
You can't get Epona in bingo. All the horses you gotta deal with in bingo are annoying.
I think Epona should be the one exception to the amiibo rule.
I think that is fair. But also, bingo HBC sounds really fun.
Oh, it definitely sounds fun.
The issue with bingo HBC and what I've been trying to like figure out is how file creation should work, and then we would have to have a set of custom goals because something you're gonna have to pick up some stuff to get the cycle. And it's gonna be extremely difficult to make a standardized like file.
You can technically do it with only a shield though, right?
I mean, you can, but that takes even longer. It'll be just detracting to gain the player base for it. So those are just the nuances I've been trying to.
I mean, I would do it, but
how do you make the files easy to create, but also have enough available goals and keep it an equal playing ground? Those are the hardest challenges that we'll have to think through. Yeah, there are two kinds of bear. There's one in Hebra. It's a honeivore bear, and then grizzly
honeivore
bear. Yeah, I said it right. I know my bears.
You know the difference between the color is different. The honeivore bear is more of a grayish color, and yeah, also location.
I just know it'd be in a different place. I didn't even remember the colors.
You can find them in Hebra and also the Ghetto Highlands.
What is Panda going for?
First.
Food?
Money.
Is this the free money?
Yeah.
Yeah, the free money.
Midna is very carefully tracing the border of Ghetto Highlands to get the ones that are not in the cold area. But she's cooking some cold food now, so I assume she's going in there.
Is Panda gonna try to mount Teba?
It does be looking that way.
Does that count?
It does count. Well,
Yes, Teba.
if we're using the
Teba
mount
is
percent
one.
rules, it counts. I feel like there needs to be a discussion about the mounts. I feel as if if you're not going to register the horses, then there's no need to fully soothe them.
Now, I definitely don't agree with that one. I think you need to, but Teba probably should come out because you don't
Do you
have
get a
way
mount
of...
dialogue after fully
No.
soothing? See, so what's the difference? I feel like if you click soothe a couple times, you're on that horse. That's mounted.
I do think that it doesn't really make sense since Lionel's you can't, and yet they still
Exactly.
count as mounts.
And I think if
Though-
you get on the horse and you're soothing it, it canceled moon jump already.
Though when you do have the option to mount a Lionel with pressing A, but that's not the normal way it's done. So that's a little weird.
Hey, purple team, don't read that message.
I feel like we're going to have people revising their preference on DLC after seeing this. I don't know.
DLC only counts for I think there are a lot of teams that are no on DLC.
Yes, there's about half the teams. It's about half and half. Half the teams yes, half the teams no.
Oh my god, Panda is trying to mount Teba. Yeah, Katie is very close to side quests. And Midna is also getting close to Gerudo. But then the issue is the remaining quests are not good. At this point, it's basically just watching Panda get to 9 mounts. Because that's the easiest win con.
How many quests does Katie have?
I am not sure. At least
Yeah, I'm
7.
not sure. I'm guessing she didn't open My Yamagana when she was last in Hatano.
I don't think so. Always open the shrines. Yeah, if it's like an easy shrine to get to, like, and it's right there,
Yeah.
you could like drop onto it. A good idea to get the shrine.
I feel like that's a time loss that ends up saving more time than you lose.
Yeah, especially if there are long goals and you have a feeling that you're gonna have to spend time on some long goals that require a lot of traversing or like changing your, especially in Lockout, you all of a sudden have to change where you need to go if you get sniped or, you know, things just happen. And so then it's good to have the warp points open.
Welcome in, Grumpy Wharf.
That is fair, Shadow.
This is where the non-speedrunner part of me says to just, if you just walk in normally, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, just go the slow way, and then you have a shrine.
Alright, so I guess that's Teba.
Wait a minute.
That is
to be
Teba, yes.
debated. To be debated if it's a mount.
Jason,
Yes.
do you have a speedrunner part of you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I do item transmutation and bow duping and durability transfer, so sure. And I run Hundo now.
Oh, okay.
But I still use a horse, and I don't win bomb, and I don't clip. And I pick up things on the ground.
Nothing wrong with any of that.
I mean, I feel like picking up things on the ground is something that everyone has to do.
No, so I was like, I think in one of Bing's previous PBs, he had gone like 16 hours and then just accidentally picked up a Hylian herb, and he got the new item box, and I thought, you played Hundo for 16 hours and never picked up a Hylian herb?
Does that count? Can you just take a random horse?
Yes.
What? You can take a horse you already claimed?
Yes. That's the Hundo way of doing it. You park it right next to
I
it.
thought that was the... Uh-huh.
What? I have
All
never
right, 11
noticed
side
anyone do
quests.
that.
We are slowly making our way into...
This is a good match, regardless of outcome. The clawing is real.
So why
I don't know why Panda
actually...
is doing
Yeah, I was wondering that.
for
I
the
don't...
Gab. I don't know. Panda could literally win the game by finishing mounts.
And he only has one left, right?
Yeah, now, because Teba's at 8.
And he still hasn't gotten a bear.
And exactly! It's in Kyle.
It's right there. I mean, there's like...
by the cliff, man. You can look it up on the object map. You literally type bear.
Yeah. But before all this begins, he asks you, do you want to go? What is it? Do you want to go? Do you need more time to prepare? Or there's a third option. Yeah, you just say like, go away. I don't want to do this.
Cacti, for mount percent, it doesn't require both types of bear, but both, like, either type counts. So they would either type counts for separate mounts. Yeah, so you could get 2 bears and not have to do Teba, which is what I thought would happen, and that's not what happened.
Or Lord of the Mountain is always an option.
A Lord of the Mountain is hard, but that's a good one. I like Lord of the Mountain.
I like Lord of the Mountain.
And Lord of the Mount, like, Mount Satori is a really good spot to have in Bingo. Because there's a ton of resources, it's really high, you can warp there and, like, fly to anything. Near Mount Satori is a really good style horse spawn if you're doing mounts. You can get to the deers and the bucks pretty easily from there. And Rito is not like that far away.
Yeah, so Quincy, who is on the team Swallowbow, they're going to have a match coming up. It's probably going to be sometime on Sunday afternoon Eastern time. That's not been officially scheduled yet, but that's what they're talking about. So if you watch his game, you'll see that like 2 seconds after the players can start running, he will immediately just leave plateau without doing anything really and go straight to Satori. He's basically given up doing any kind of prep on plateau now, and just I think he grabs the soldier's bow because it's right there, gets 5 arrows from the pot below, and then is BLSing to Satori.
That's the way to do it. And it's a homage to our man.
So I think all the goals that are currently being performed right now are not contested. So Midna is doing Gerudo Koroks, but no one else is.
There hasn't been contests or snipes like for
Yeah, no, not really.
Since Trial of the Cliff.
Looks like Panda's going for the bear here.
Finally. That would be number 9. So this might be it.
It's not the bear you wanted, but it's the bear you're going to get.
I'll take it.
It is faster than Sidon, so...
It's
Although
running!
I do love seeing some Sidon.
The bear is fast!
Don't get thrown
got
off.
knocked off.
The choo-choo!
This is not...
I wonder if he has any stamina food left.
No, Panda just ate the last one.
There we go. And that's a GG's.
That's it.
That is it.
That was a good match. I wonder how many Koroks Midna had left. 1?
Welcome in, Midna and Katie. GG. That was a really
GGs.
great game.
GGs.
Thanks for playing. I just want to say, Midna, there was that one balloon Korok and Gerudo that had 5 balloons moving around, and you nailed it with 1 bomb arrow. That was
That was
really
a sick
great.
shot.
That will be the highlight of my bingo career. I will never be able to replicate something like that again.
Nice.
GG's, guys.
That was great.
GG's.
Fluff, I love how you're
Well.
like, don't read that message. And I'm like, I already have 10 side quests.
Okay, this is the part where I reveal I didn't actually go for side quests, and I did that just to fake you guys out.
Ooh.
For sure, I absolutely
nice.
didn't.
Yeah, I was already at 10 side quests at that point, so.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
doing
know.
Wait,
your
did you
11.
delay marking it at all, or?
No.
Okay.
I don't think anyone delayed marking anything.
Oh, no.
For this one.
I'm curious to see how many teams are now going to revise their DLC preference after you asked that question.
I didn't even get time to go for any of the DLC quests.
I don't even know, like, with Kakariko, like, DLC quests just aren't even on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really only matters for, like, if you have a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it allows you to get more synergy with other goals if you can go in other places for the quest. So
Right.
True,
I can see its benefits.
But
Yeah. I got mad
That was a
with
really great
the-
game.
It was a good match.
yeah.
You guys sniped us with the pinwheel Koroks.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my
God.
That was our winning goal, and then you got it right as GTA had 4. So
I almost
Oh.
had to go buy more arrows because I really had none, but I think that one
The
That
shot
I-
of the century.
that I got, yes, that I got a really hard one with 1 bomb arrow, got them all. Is what saved me because I would have had to go buy more arrows.
yeah, that kept you
Um,
guys alive for like 20 more minutes.
Well,
Or
you
maybe
guys
more than
sniped me in the very beginning with obtain a Lysel weapon, bow, and shield. I got the weapon and bow right after getting the Zora spear on bridge, and
Oh,
then I
yeah.
was going for one of the Lysels with the shield, and I killed him, and then the shield disappeared. So I reloaded, and then I died, and then I reloaded again, and then you guys got it.
That happened to
so
me
mad.
too. When I killed the guy, his shield like fell in the lake, and I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Me too.
And I fished it out with magnesis, and that's how I got the goal. But
I
Also-
looked around and I didn't see mine.
oh yeah,
What scared us is that you kept holding the bow and using it to throw aim, and all you had to do was throw it, and then you have to unmark the goal because you're not holding the weapon anymore. So if the other team had all
Wait.
3, then you
Oh.
unmark it, and then they claim the goal.
I didn't even think about that.
And
Like,
so many
I
times
totally
you
forgot
just
about it.
held it, and we're like, "Oh my god, is he gonna throw it?"
wait,
I
and it's
also
like the
do that
instant
all
I
the
throw-
time, and I'll just yeet it somewhere.
Wait, like
Yeah,
the
the-
instant
you-
I
you
throw it,
gotta-
they get the goal, right?
You would
well,
have-
no,
you would
they
have
would
to
have
mark
to
it, yeah.
if they had all 3. Yes, the instant you
Oh
eat
my
it, then
God.
they get the goal.
Okay, I
So
gotta
it's
remember that
something to
for
think
next
about
time.
for future bingos. Like if
Yeah.
there's a goal
I
where
realized
there
that
are
later.
weapons involved, you can hold on to the weapons in hopes that the other team makes a mistake like that.
I realized that towards the very end of the bingo as I'm trekking through Gerudo, and I was about to fight like a wolf with my Zora Sphere, and I was like, no, let's put something else on, lest we lose this.
Yeah.
That could have
let's,
even like cost us the game if we like went down to, it would have been like 11-10 there, or 11-9
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I dropped
If
that.
you lost it at the right time, it could have
Oh
cost
my
you guys
God.
the game. So luckily you didn't
Yeah.
hit that button one more time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
yesterday,
mean, this was a
yesterday for
pretty
the
solid
match.
Yeah, it was good.
Sorry, I was
No,
saying
go ahead.
yesterday for the match, I had to. There was someone who got a Moblin weapon, and then they started using it, and it turned red. And so I then had to like sit there for the rest of the game, watching to make sure it didn't get broken. So it's just nerve-wracking for me on that side. Speaking of weapons, Fluff, you really had a hard time with the Yiga Hideout.
Oh yeah, and I had an even worse time like a while ago. I don't know if it might have been a co-op or something, but Sinister had a clip of how to get the wind cleaver that I was trying to follow, and that probably took me down from like 15 attempts to 3. But the guy just kept unfreezing before I could hit him. That was a skill issue.
Right.
Yeah, that's the hard way to get the wind cleaver.
Yeah.
What's the easy way? That's one I try to avoid doing.
Zedeni's got a video on the easy way.
Okay. I'll go look up Zedenic.
I gotta look that up too.
Because usually,
I was going to say the easy way is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say
the easy way is to do Laknaroki.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Oh.
the quest, that guy has one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and it doesn't despawn when you kill him.
That's convenient.
Okay. Yeah, I just usually that's in co-op, and I'm just like, if Dobby's there, Dobby does it. So
Always make Dobby do it.
that's a Dobby. That's a Dobby goal.
Anything
I don't have to worry
Gerudo
about
related, Dobby just does.
that's Dobby. I don't have to worry about that. That's a Dobby issue.
Well, Panda. So you started Mado to get the mount,
Right.
but you ended up doing the whole first part of that quest
Yeah, I
to
didn't
the
know
attack
how
on.
I was trying to ask Fluff how you exit it, but I didn't know, so I just did the quest.
I think you just
Or the
hold
rest
your
of
I see.
glider for a while.
I just knew he always asked me that like when I'm trying to complete the quest. So maybe if you try to complete the quest, he'll ask you. But
Yeah, so with Teba, you don't actually get a mount prompt, which is a little confusing. But yeah, most people, once they get up there, before you actually start the attack, Teba will ask you, what is it? Are
you ready for this?
Oh,
Do you need more time or whatever? And you just say no, and that's it. Because Teba is one of the things that you mount that never actually gives you any kind of prompt for mounting it, mounting him. So Sidon will give you at least ride, I think is what it is in English. It'll give you ride, but Teba, you never get back on Teba.
Yeah. But yeah, once you start it, he asks like, "Are you ready?" And then you can just say, "No, I want to go back," and then he takes you back. And
It doesn't really help that my game is in French, so I have no idea what he's saying.
Oh,
Helpful.
guess it's time to learn French.
True.
I was laughing at the fact
Well,
that it took us forever to do 5 pinwheel Koroks because it's only 5, but they suck so much that no one wanted to do them.
if it took you like 2 more minutes, we would have won right there. So
It was given up on early too. I remember the Pingle Koroks are very annoying.
Yeah,
They
no one
are.
wants to do them. The last three that aren't done are the last three that I kind of expected to go, to be honest. So I think it kind
we
of
knew
played
that
out.
was left.
Yeah.
Katie and I were trying to figure out what to do next, and she was like, I guess I'll go start Ruda. And I'm like, just go do Ganon. Come on. Just get it over with.
I'm
So
surprised no one went for it.
I have never done Ganon like not in a casual playthrough. It would have been a nightmare.
I haven't done the
That's
boss
fair.
rush either, so.
Yeah, it's rough.
yeah, the last time I did it was when I did a solo longboard, and that was after 9 hours, and I think, still couldn't beat it. And I was like, F it, I've been here for almost 10 hours. I'm done.
It was
I
it
think-
was a complimentary mark.
Yeah.
I think I've yet to see anyone YOLO Ganon. Like,
Oh, we did in a bingo a couple days ago in a tournament match.
because I usually just see people take the any percent strats to it.
Yeah. I can't remember which match it was, but yeah, they did the any percent strats.
It would be fun to just watch someone just grab a bunch of items and then make it work.
I mean, Master Sword is kind of a map right now.
Master Sword is now pretty easy to grab, so yeah.
Yeah, but
Good point,
DLC
yeah.
though, the cutscene.
Well, okay, you guys all had DLC, but there's a lot of teams that are like no DLC.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like that cutscene's worth it to have the Master Sword if you're gonna go do Ganon. Let's be honest. Like, if you're gonna go do Ganon, is a 45 feels like 45 minutes.
45 minutes would probably keep
It's a
probably.
45-second cutscene really gonna be that much more at that point?
Fair.
You know what also feels like 45 minutes? Waiting for the freaking drop in the towers to hit the Sheikah Slate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Kate was like at Hatena Tower and she was like just waiting for the drop.
Like, I'm waiting for it.
Longest thing
Waiting for
ever. It's infuriating.
So, Panda, you went to Eldon, but you didn't do the lizard gathering side quest that would have gotten you the armor. But you stayed on fire.
Wait, wasn't that me?
That
I
was
went to
Fluff,
Eldon.
yeah.
Oh, was it?
That was
Was it
Fluff.
Fluff?
That was
Yeah,
Fluff.
because
Oh,
I
sorry.
had Wasteland Tower, so I figured I'd just BLSS into Goron City, and that was on my way to Unibo, and I needed the armor for Unibo, so I thought I would do it like that. And it would have been great, except I didn't have enough rupees. I was like
Yeah.
70 rupees short. Because the reason I was confused is because earlier I had gotten a rare ore deposit with like 3 ores, or 3 gems. But then I died and reloaded to before the ore deposit, and I forgot that I didn't have enough after that. So I think it would have worked out if I had enough rupees, because it was awkward. I had to go find another rare ore in Goron City.
Yeah, we saw that you went out there and it was like you're trying to buy it, or like didn't have enough rupees, and
You could have sold the pants.
you could have sold the pants. Yeah.
Oh my god! I did. Oh.
So in this particular case, your barbarian leggings were not part of a quest or anything, so you could sell them, and so we were just
Yeah.
like, we expected you to do that.
Yeah, that definitely would have been the smart thing to do. Okay. I never think about selling armor because it's always such a weird mechanic to me. But
I completely forgot that you could do that.
Armor,
At all.
a lot of the armor is worth good money.
yeah,
But you don't need it. You can eat it.
Yeah, that would have been an equal exchange, 600 for 600 too.
Oh, that would have been so good. Oh my god.
So you did remind me? Did you do the clip into the storage closet, or did you blow up?
I got unloaded
You got it
rocks. 'cause
unloaded.
Oh,
I
you got
wing
unloaded. You
bombed
okay? Yeah.
from the so that was pretty convenient, and I had a metal shield anyway. The stall moblins were really good to me. They like spawned around me and gave me like a metal bow just before I went into Eldon, and then they also gave me like a 2-handed weapon which I used for the wind cleaver and to put out the fire in Eldon. So that was pretty convenient.
It was a good trip into Eldon for you, and of course, Midna, you got the Enizora's equipment pretty fast. That's a common one you see in your co-ops.
Yeah, and that's always my go-to one is just grabbing that spear. And I'm almost kind of surprised I didn't get sniped on that with my multiple deaths on the way over there. So,
Because I went to Kiowan and did the enduring meal before I went for the Zora equipment.
we sent Katie over to CAC, and I went and stayed in the plateau area and did that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I was right behind you guys on Hasty Meal, but my stream died, so I took a split second to try to restart. And then I was running up to the pot, and you got it.
Hey, Panda, you were right. It was worth it to dedox her.
Oh my god. So Panda, you went and you did open 5 chests and shrines, but we saw that you did a very perhaps not the most efficient way of doing it. You went to all the shrines on the plateau and opened those.
Yeah, I just knew there were 5 chests in the shrines, and I just did them. Like, I don't know where most of the chests are in the other shrines. So,
what do you recommend for that, Jason? Like Kamya Talk?
Kamya Talk.
That's where I was going.
Kamya Talk has 5 chests in it. Edge of Duality, Soldier's Broadsword, Silver Rupee, Ancient Core, and Diamond.
Wow, that's really good stuff to have, too.
So that's why we call it the convenience store.
Yes. Yes, that is my favorite shrine, and one that when I'm not doing a lockout is the shrine that I always go to, because it just gives you so much right at the beginning.
Right.
So read Robbie's diary went pretty quickly for you, Fluff.
I just didn't know where the diary was.
Didn't know where the
like,
diary
running
was.
Around the tech lab. But yeah, that linked up really well with the Hebra labyrinth.
That was my plan as well, and then you beat me to Hebra, and then I just took a turn and went to the bird in the mountains instead.
Oh, nice! I didn't think about that.
I was literally blissing to the labyrinth when you got it, so I just stopped midair, turned around, and went the other direction.
We saw a lot of tower activations outside of the goals, where y'all were just using those as convenient BLS spots.
Yeah, and good warp points.
Yeah, I used Wasteland Tower, and it was like a really good warp point for so many of my goals. I used it like probably half a dozen times at least.
I was really worried that you had gotten that tower because you wanted the area for getting Koroks, and I was hoping I was not going to have to tell you to unmark things region. With the wrong region. That confuses a lot of people, so that I'm glad that you knew which was which. And Midna, you were definitely trying. I believe there's 9 Koroks. If I remember counting correctly, there's 9 Koroks outside the cold area in the Gerudo Highlands, and you had done a lot of those, and I think finally you realized I have to go to the cold area, so you cooked food.
Yeah, Katie was like, oh, you should go back to Rito and try to buy like the pants or something. And I was like, I did not activate that shrine. No, I'm going to stop at a stable and cook some food. And that was my plan from there on out.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
Oh, good.
Well, you both teams avoided doing the frog catching side quest, which requires Ruta.
Yeah,
we didn't realize it needed Ruta, and like GTA was on his way for that to be our 13th goal.
I was in Zora's domain.
So I'm at fish drama right now.
So Sean Zdeniak is responsible for picking the cards for the tournament. He does a pretty good job of it. But these are they're not custom cards. They're actual regular seeds. He's just picked and chosen ones that are well balanced for lockout. But on every card, you'll find one goal that has a Divine Beast requirement. And then there will be one level 25 goal somewhere. So in this case, frog catching side quest was Ruta, so that was the Divine Beast goal. And defeat Dark Beast Ganon is level 25. And neither of those goals...
Really?
Yeah. It's kept at level 25 mainly for people like me who are casual and just that's not an easy goal for someone who doesn't run any percent.
Yeah, unless you've done any percent, then
I've done any percent,
like
but I'm really bad at Calamity, so.
And it's gross.
And you can't use amiibo, so you have to either get your attack up food somewhere else,
Oh,
or
I
you have
didn't
to
even
know
think of that.
you have to do the no amiibo route.
Right.
Which is also gross.
Exactly. Well, I think y'all are both on the East Coast, so it's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Anything else? Midna, I know you've got some packing to do.
This will be my last stream before the move, so everything will be officially put away once we sign off.
Ah, I see. Well, so we are going to say goodbye, unfortunately, to Horseback Hoodlums. Thank you very much.
Fast bingo knowledge.
Nice.
That's
So.
good. I'm glad you'll be around. So, Phandy, you are moving on to. You are moving on to. I switched to this scene without fixing everything first. I'm
It's
normally
fine. They're moving on to round 2 and they're facing Phantom Empire.
Phantom Empire, yes.
Oh, another PH team.
Another PH team.
Yeah, and Shadow's been watching this match, so he is.
Oh, he's doing his homework.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow does his homework.
Yes.
You gotta watch out. Shadow is definitely does his homework. He did a lot of routing, like pre-routing for Koroks and items, and yeah.
Katie, don't give it all away.
Hey, you guys.
I'm
have
not in the
nothing to
tournament
lose
anymore,
now,
so.
right? Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, if I have knowledge, I just word vomit. So shouldn't tell me secrets.
Yeah. So so we don't have any other matches scheduled right now. I mentioned earlier. So Swallowbow and Terror Masters, who are in round 2, they've been talking. There's been 2 teams that they've been talking about having their match. I guess the last 2 teams for this have been talking about having their games on Sunday, but it's not been set into the schedule yet. So hopefully we will see those and they will move into round 3. So yeah, but we don't have any scheduled matches right now. So, but check back and hopefully soon we will have those. And yeah, just want to say thank you to Katie Shesko and Midna and Fluff and GTA Panda 129 for playing today. GG's to you.
Thanks for the
Thanks
restream.
for organizing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you to ADN and Taco for joining us, for doing comms with me.
I was gonna be here anyway, but
Yeah,
my commute got doubled.
yeah, it's traffic for you.
That's rough.
Well, if I can click buttons. We are going to, I don't see anyone.
Piston.
I saw.
Did Piston go? Oh, Piston's live now. Yes, we've talked long enough. Piston has gone live. So
Perfect.
excellent. So we're gonna raid Piston. But I wanted to remind everyone.
Pause, champ.
Sorry, I had to type. I just want to remind everyone that other than the tournament here on Bingothon, we do regular games of bingo games of Breath of the Wild. So we do some casual games that are co-ops, and after the tournament's over, we'll go back to having some just regular fun lockout games. So if you would like to join us for our casual games, Katie and Midna and have both been in our casual games. They're part of our regular players. But if you would like to join us, join the Discord and contact Just Call Me MB. She's one of our organizers, very friendly. She can help you get set up with us, and we'd love to have you play in our bingos. And with that, we're going to raid Piston, who is normally part of our bingos, but he set out the tournament because he wanted to focus on All Shrines Extended and Hundo Extended right now. So we're going to go throw some support to him. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Run. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
I am incredibly amazed by the donations we have received. You guys are the best.